One of our strongest standard decks just got big additions with TMNT. Naya counters was already ridiculous and fast, but now we have Graveyard Hate and new card draw engines. I think counter decks are in such a good spot. Alright guys, today we're going to be showing you guys a really sweet new Naya counters build. One of my favorite deck lists just got upgraded because we were lucky enough to be part of the early access event. So these cards won't be available to you guys until Tuesday, but you guys get to see them early here, played against some of your favorite creators. And some of the new cards we got in Naya counters, man, I'm excited. Michelangelo. This is going to allow us to start giving extra counters immediately to everything. I mean, in my opinion, this is a body that, you know, works, in my opinion, a little bit better than the talent, the green talent. I know you can double the counters on your talent, but to be able to give an additional 1/1 counter to most of your things, that essentially is going to be double in a lot of cases with things like the new Agent Bishop, which can give a 1/1 counter to 2 creatures on the battlefield every single turn on your attack step, which that leads, you know, leads into and curves into your Ouroboros extremely well because it's going to give the Ouroboros a counter, and then it's going to pump the field with even more counters, and so on and so forth. But with Michelangelo giving additional counters, Agent Bishop is chef's kiss. And then we got a new leader's talent in this deck, which whenever you're attacking is going to give a 1/1 counter to your creature that's attacking. But eventually, if you can get this to level 4, you're going to give counters to all of your creatures just for playing spells, which is insane if you can pull that off. We've got the new Mikey and Leo, which is a new draw engine for Naya counters. We've never had a draw engine for this build before, so that's going to be really nice. Anytime we get a counter on a creature, we get to draw a card once a turn, which is really sweet. And we can even draw cards on the opponent's turn thanks to the Collector's Cage. And also the new Ooze, which in my opinion is going to be game changing in standard because there's so many Cavero decks right now that the Ooze is going to help us a lot with this deck because that's a bad matchup for us typically. But now we can exile cards from the opponent's graveyard at instant speed and convert those to Ooze mutagen tokens, which you can sack for a token, which is really, really cool. And then lastly, on the top end, we got the Sally Pride. If we can get this in early with the cage, man, I'm telling you, Halana giving it a counter, giving it haste is ridiculous. Basically, it's going to give us a bunch of mutant tokens based on how many creatures you have. And then when it attacks, it's going to give 1/1 counters to everything across the board, acting as a pseudo Ouroboros, which is really, really sweet. That's all I got to say about the deck. Other than that, you know, I am a little sad. At the beginning of the video, we did not have Badgermole Cub in this deck. We actually had Sheltered by Ghosts, but I took it out to make the deck a little bit faster halfway through the video because just felt like we were dirtling along a few games where I'm like, man, we got to unload our hand quickly. Unfortunately, early access is just as fast as standard. People are playing really fast artifact builds and things like that. So had to make some adjustments, but I think the deck looks really good and feels really good now. So hope you guys enjoy this video. We'll see you at the end, hopefully, and enjoy. Peace. All right. All right, guys, we are in the new early access, brand new standard on its way, man. We're playing some new cards from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set, and I'm excited, man. This will be my very first time playing these cards right now. You guys are seeing it. This is the first game ever that I'm playing with these cards, and we had to start it off with Naya, man. We got to do the tokens because Naya tokens has always been, you know, one of our stronger decks in the past. I want to see how good it is now with these new cards. That was a sick animation. We got some sweet animations on the cards now. Nice. Okay. I think I really like this card here. I mean, it's gonna work extremely well with the Ouroboros, right? Let's go. I love the new card drawing mechanic off of Mikey and Leo. This might be a quick one, guys. This might be a quick one. By the way, I want to say it now. I'm gonna put it out there. I think the Ooze might be one of the best cards printed from the set, if not the best card, in my opinion. I think the effect of being able to go after their graveyard is going to help shut down a lot of those reanimation builds that are everywhere right now. And on top of that, it works really well with a lot of the game plans that I like, which is obviously counters and things like that. Okay. Interesting choice to do that. I've seen the Leonardo, and I did think that was pretty cool, but I think that its sneak ability, it's well, I guess it does have lifelink. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold on, I'm just thinking right now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Ouroboros here. And we get another Halana, and we're swinging in for a boatload of damage here. I mean, we're looking really good right now, like extremely good. Ooze is not going to be very helpful this game, but that's okay. That's not ideal. Sheltered by Ghosts, not good. I do have Sheltered by Ghosts of my own in this deck, so hopefully we can find it. We're back to 16 though. Sheesh. Another Mikey and Leo is kind of crazy. I won't lie to you guys, that's pretty ridiculous, but let's go ahead and put the counter here, and then these counters go here. All right, no attacks. Got to place a little more defensively now. Unfortunately, the opponent did take the lead on board, so it is what it is. Hopefully no other Sheltered by Ghosts here, but you never know. I'm sure they've got something. We do tend to get unlucky when it comes to Sheltered by Ghosts. I can't believe we got another Mikey and Leo. Now, to be fair, I am running 4, as you can see in the deck, which is probably not the right amount, but I wanted to run... I wanted to make sure we had that card every time, pretty much. Yep, there's another Sheltered by Ghosts. We saw that coming, but at least we can block extremely well, so I don't expect any attacks from the opponent here. And we do have another one, so let's try it again. And as long as we're drawing cards, I'm pretty happy, so... Draw a card. It's another land. Bummer. All right, let's get the ooze down then while we can. And what's nice about the ooze too is that when things die, right, we pass counters around. Whenever a creature you control with 1/1 counter leaves the battlefield, oh, so it's whenever it even leaves the battlefield. So even when they try to take it with the Sheltered by Ghosts, that's sweet. All right, so I get why they're doing this. They're just trying to get some more counters put onto their creatures, which is not a terrible strategy at all. What a weird first game. I mean, I thought for sure we were going to run them over, but they are cooking, man. They're back in this thing for sure. I'll take that. Mutagen token is awesome. It's a 1 mana, get a counter, and I get to draw a card. Oh my goodness, that's a card. That is a great card. Holy cow. Oh, things are going to go well now. Let's put the counters on this guy. Okay, and when it attacks, everything gets a counter, right? Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, that's so good. Sally Pride might be one of the coolest cards in my opinion. From the new set, it's so cool. I love what it does, man. To be able to create these tokens and then just, you know, pump the entire field is ridiculous. All right, we're definitely getting that back. I guess like that. No shenanigans, hopefully. Okay. Ouroboros is back. I see. Not good enough, though. Not good enough, though. Keep the original. Counters. Okay, hold on. Let's do this real fast. Let's take this. And then counters get passed all over the place here. Good game, sir. Let's just do this real quick. This. I mean, it was a little late, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Counters here, here, and here. Oh my goodness. Absolute nonsense. Oh my god. Naya counters are better than ever. And we don't even have like the normal package with the Badgermole Cub or anything. We just are absolutely just stacking counters though. My goodness. Agent Bishop is pretty nuts. Mikey and Leo, maybe we'd cut down one of those, but I'm not going to do that for right now. We're just going to keep running the 4, but geez Louise. All right, we get to go first with a really cool looking hand. Yeah, I'll take this. Not realizing that I just kind of screwed that one up. I just realized I didn't have green to kick things off here. That was a Verge. Should have looked at that first. My bad. I guess let's just go with the elf first because we got to get to Helana as fast as possible. Helana Should have been coming down next turn with a Leo on the field, but that's okay. Leo's gonna have to wait. Voice of Victory. All right, we got some Boros mobilize going on here with probably going to be seeing the what's it called, the Arabella and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get this down. Mikey and Leo's coming down next. I would like to obviously just get Ouroboros down and win the game, but I'm trying to do some new stuff here today, so I'm probably gonna just let that go for a little bit. Okay, they can't sacrifice that to blow up my Halana, so they actually lose it, which is good news for us. Okay. And I really should probably consider playing the Ouroboros, but I think I would rather take the Sheltered by Ghosts, put it on the Halana to take the Ascension to protect Halana, and then get down Mikey and Leo for some card draw. Seems pretty good. So Mikey and Leo, come on down. Sheltered by Ghosts on to the Halana. I love the new animation on that card. It's so cool. Oh no, Mikey and Leo getting taken out by a burn effect here, maybe. Hopefully not. All right. Yeah, I probably should have seen that coming. I mean, I did see it coming. I should have, you know, yeah, I could have done better there. All right, let's just go ahead and say no attacks. I do have Sally Pride for 2 next turn, which isn't great, but it will pump the whole field with counters, which is awesome. It works basically like an Ouroboros in its own way. All right. Oh, I can't block. I forgot. I can't. Well, yeah, Delny wasn't down on the battlefield before that attack, so I guess I don't feel as silly, but I forgot Delny kind of does some good work for them there. All right, so I can take 2, bring this in, pump the whole field with counters, gain a significant amount of life. I could also just go with the Ouroboros. Yeah, I think just go Ouroboros here. I don't want to lose the game yet. Like, I could end up losing the game if I'm not like super careful here. And right now, I think just gaining. I mean, I can't block anything, can I? Let's just send everybody. And plus, they're gonna have to make a block here because they're gonna lose the game if they don't. They're gonna lose the game if they don't, so. All right, that should secure me at least another turn with 14 life. And then I can go with the Sally Pride and go nuclear here. I love this whole sewer setup, this whole sewer system thing. I gotta click around and investigate this new map. See if there's any sort of interacting pieces here. Oh, they get 2 attack steps with Raph and Leo. Sorry, Raph and Leo. I can't read. 2 damage to themselves. Oh, only when it's attacking. What the heck? All right, here we go. Counters here. Give it haste. Everything gets more counters. Seems pretty good. I mean, I feel like we're gonna be winning a lot of games with this one. This one feels like a very, very aggressive build that would work extremely well in current standard. I don't know. I could be gaslighting myself here, gassing myself up, but it feels really, really good. All right, we've got a pretty strong looking hand here. No white sources, which does make me a little nervous, but I think I can live with this. All right, let's go here. And we do have the ooze. I mean, it does look like maybe they are working off the graveyard potentially here, which the ooze could come in handy. Okay, they got Jund colors. Okay, maybe not. Let's go pay life. Get this down and this down. Okay. Well, we've been taking a lot of damage, but we do have a lot of mana ramp going on right now, but so do they. And they're Jund, which tells me this probably got some sort of dinosaur mechanic built into it, I'm sure. I do think that the ooze could be good, man. I do. All right, let's put a counter here. Swing and get another counter. Now, I do have abilities I can upgrade here. So whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield to gain the life, whenever you cast a spell, put a 1/1 counter. So I need to get to the final one here. So when I cast a spell, I get 1/1 counters on each creature. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's get this down. And I think we upgrade this. Okay, let's just exile a card here. Put a counter here. Counter here. Swing in, get another counter there. Counter here, counter there, counter everywhere. I have a bad feeling that this turn is going to be our last. I don't know why. All this ramping, you know, Smuggler Surprise, probably going to be a card we're going to see here. Yep, Smuggler Surprise. And it's going to be the Eater of All. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. I got a lot of tokens though, and I gained a lot of life, which is good, but I definitely don't have a creature, which is not good. All right, let's go ahead and play this for white and say go. Well, we survive at least one more turn. No, we don't. That has haste, and we're done. So it is what it is. Smuggler Surprise, too good, man. I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling we were just going a little bit too slow here. A little bit too slow for my taste. And we get caught by the ramping Smuggler's Surprise. GG's. All right, we're up against our friend Saffron Olive. We've run into him quite a bit on these events, and we usually do some weird stuff like break the game. Not today, though. We're running Naya counters. We're not going to be breaking the game with this one, but I do have a deck list later that I am assuming will end up breaking the game. We'll see if it goes the way I think it's gonna go. Dude, these things are all bugged out. Weird. They clearly like their graveyard, right? I mean, I'm glad we have the ooze. That's nice. Glad we got the ooze. I wonder if they're doing some reanimation or if they're just trying to pump up things and be super aggressive. If that's the case, I'd really like a Sheltered by Ghost just to keep me alive and in this game. Ooh, what's this do? Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Whenever you discard a card, it deals 2 damage to the opponent. Oh yeah, that's a card we're definitely wanting to grab with the ooze for sure. No question on that one. We'll do one at ease. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid start here, man. Pretty solid start. We took their card from the graveyard that would have otherwise came back with just a land drop. I think we're going to get a lot of creatures like that entering the graveyard. Okay, so now whenever they discard a card, they're going to be dealing 2 damage to each opponent, which is really powerful, man. It's extremely big issue for us right now. I do have some chump blockers now though, which is fantastic. I'm gonna go here though. I'm gonna go just go here, swing in like so. Alrighty, so we're taking out some creatures here, it looks like, with the block. Maybe not. I think they're gonna let this get through, and the reason why is because I think they're trying to line up. Wait, can they let it get through? Yeah, they can. They'd be at 2. Because they're trying to line up lethal on this next attack, because it's pretty much they need to get lethal or the game's over. I wonder. A little nervous right now, a little nervous because I do think that with their deck list, you know, being Rakdos, Aggro, and with their cool ride talent out there cooking, it's pretty scary. Like, they could end up winning the game on the spot if we're not careful. but I kept 2 chump blockers. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to get the job done. And I can exile something at instant speed from the graveyard, so there shouldn't be any sort of shenanigans with that. I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be all right, guys. This is one of those matchups, though, where you really wish you had the Sheltered by Ghosts early on. Because if I could have sheltered their Cool Ride, or Cool, wait, was it Cool But Rude? When it's tiny like that, I can barely read it. Cool But Rude. If I would have taken that, that'd have been helpful. It does look like they're really thinking about this, which scares me because that means they think there could be a possibility to pull this out. Let's see if they pull it off. Level 3. Search your library for a card, put it in your hand and shuffle. Okay, that's fine. I think, right? Which card are they gonna grab that can help them here? Oh, okay. Discard. Okay, that's fine. Okay, 2 damage to me. Okay, maybe they got a land. So they can do another spell, or I don't know. I don't know. Okay, whew. Man, he had my heart pounding there for a second. I thought we were cooked. I really thought he got it, but no, we squeaked by with that one, so GG's. All right, guys, don't be mad at me. I did actually go back and make some adjustments to the deck list, some cards that weren't in the original cut. I did just look at the mana, and I thought to myself that it needed some help on the mana base, and so I made some adjustments to it. And when I did that, I caved and I put Badgermole Cub in the deck. I did take out Sheltered by Ghosts, so there is no more life gain in the deck, but I added in Badgermole Cub because I feel like if we can unload our hand, you know, faster, obviously the games will be better for us. So we'll see what happens. I may end up regretting that. Who knows? Who knows? But we're off to a pretty good start here. So is the opponent, though. It looks like they're going to be ramping themselves probably into Smuggler Surprise. I'm guessing I'm going to be seeing that quite a bit today. I am more than happy to play out my agent here with the Michelangelo. It's so good. Get in there for 3. And then we follow that with an Ouroborid, giving that a counter. Giving it a couple of counters, actually. Oh, they're playing the Ooze. The best card. No, we needed that. We needed that pretty badly, actually. That's brutal. Well, then maybe we wait on the Ouroborid, or do we not wait? I don't know. I think maybe we just wait on the Ouroborid and we just go for the Nim and try to go really wide here. And then we, you know, get down Ouroborid. All right, we don't even really need to get down Ouroborid next. Well, yeah, we probably should. We probably should. I'm pushing it here. I mean, really getting down Ouroborid that turn was probably the smarter play, but I don't know. I feel like getting a wider board state, and then even if Ouroborid only gets 1 trigger before it gets taken out, you know, it can pump these 1/1s, and it's a big deal. Whereas if I would have played Ouroborid and put a 1 counter on the Agent of Bishop and it got taken out, it probably would have been not nearly as worth. Okay. And then the Ooze, they're out of mana though. Whenever another creature artifact control enters, it deals 1 damage. That's fine. Okay, they do what? Draw cards or put his counters on target creature. Okay. Yeah, I think they're cooked here because that's the end of their turn. They're tapped out. And we have the big guy, the big guns. Everyone goes in for 3. Those little guys, at least. All right, GG's. Another really good game. I mean, we didn't see a Badgermole Cub, you know, but that's fine. I mean, we still got the job done, and yeah, that was clean. All right, we get to go first with a really good looking hand. This is fast. This is This is the benefit of Badger Bowl Cup that I was talking about right here, guys. You're about to see how different and how quick, you know, Badger Bowl Cup makes a difference here. I'm going to play Elf into Cub into Mikey, and then we cage or Ouroborid. Either way, I think I'd rather cage just for funsies because we're in the early access event, but I don't know. We'll see. Is it colors? And okay, a little bit of artifact stuff going on here, I see. All right, we're gonna go with a white source, I think, and we're gonna go with this and a Mikey and Leo. Mikey and Leo. Some robots. Okay, so whenever they cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless robot creature token. And creature tokens you control gain haste. Okay, I think I've seen this deck earlier today when I was tooling around. Let's go with the agent. And let's go ahead and put a counter here and here. It's a land. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. No, well, I guess we should attack, right? We found our land though, which means we can play out this and go get something big, hopefully. Pretty big. It is pretty big. Let's see. So let's just end the turn. Let's just end the turn. Let's surprise them with the counter here, I think, on something. Maybe we can make a block with the agent bishop. Chrome Dome. Okay. I'm going to be playing that card later. I also have some sort of like, it's like, what do you call it? A cookies deck where we're doing some sort of mini artifacts, like map tokens and things like that. I'm excited to try that one out. That might actually come out before this video. I don't even know. Not sure when I'm going to be releasing each of these videos, but hope you guys are enjoying this though, man. Early access is always such a fun time, man. We get to play these cards early, and you know, I'm very blessed that I get to be a part of seeing some of these new standard cards a bit earlier, and get the chance to show you guys some of the possible nonsense you can pull off. It looks like they're debating on whether or not to crew, which I wouldn't have done, I don't think, if I was them. Now they've only got one blocker. Ouroborid. Draw a card. I mean, we can go so many directions with this. I should probably just double up. I should just double up. I know. We get a card. Ooh, it's a really good card, but unfortunately I can't play it. Both of these are gonna get counters. Everyone goes in, and that's GG's. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not it's not gonna be able to get stopped here. GG's, man. All right, we got the opponent going first. Our hand's decent. I think we can keep this. We got, you know, some early game ramp, of course. What do we go for first, though? The land coming in and screen and taking damage, or... Okay, we see an artifact creature come down pretty quickly here, which tells us a lot of information, actually. We're probably going to see some more of that is it artifact stuff. Yeah, is it artifacts? People are loving this deck, huh? We've been seeing it quite a bit today, actually. This might be the new meta going on here in standard. Let's do this and this, I think. I think that's fine. Now, I don't know if the ooze is going to be very good in this matchup, but it is what it is. Okay. Zookeeper Mechan. Add one color, and then target creature control gets 4/0. Okay. This says whenever it enters, create the 1/1. Okay, this is all fine. I think we say no blocks here. We can afford some pain here. Okay, let's do this and just pump up the field. I mean, it's a very basic strategy from our end. We're just basically going, you know, ramp into Ouroborid and pump the field. No new cards in our hand still, which is odd. Krang, basically draw the cards that are different from 4, right? Yeah, and then it gets 1/0 for each artifact. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll take one, all good. Let's do... Man, I don't know. I guess Let's do Halana because it's got the first strike and can block extremely well against that Krang. No attacks. Gonna hold off for now. That Gingerbread is a bit of an issue because I can't block it. But I do have an Anim next turn, which should be enough, I hope, to close this thing out in one shot, maybe. I don't know. I mean, double Aura Boread sounds really good too, though. Okay, that's not good. That is not good. Chrome Dome pumps the entire field. The new escort here is a 9/4 body. Sheesh. Okay, it's a fun card. Definitely fun. Again, do I go wide or do I go tall? I think I'm gonna go wide just because of the board state that's developing here is a bit scary for me. Let's do the counters here. And I mean, they have to block this. It's lethal, right? So, I mean, every single one of these is lethal, which means they'd have to block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'd have to block with everything they've got, which is really good. That is really good. They give us the good game. I give them a good game back. Nice. All right, we'll take it. I mean, we didn't even get a single... Well, I guess we got one ooze down, but didn't help us in that matchup. But we'll take it, I guess. All right, so we got our ramp and our draw engines in this one. I'll take it. It's not great, though. Let's be real. It's not great because we don't have a third land drop and we don't have an elf to kick things off. But it's definitely keepable, so we'll see what happens. See what happens. Some sort of artifacts build again. I mean, that's fine. Seems like that is in fact the meta now. It takes a little while, but the meta starts to form in these events, and this is definitely happening. Okay, they sneak that to draw 2. Interesting. Badger Mole Cub, let's go. We'll do starting town. And then we'll Badger Mole again if we can. And then we could really, you know, a lot of access to the mana here. I hope, but we'll see. Okay, at least this opponent's running different colors and doing different things. Maybe it's not what I think it is. Maybe it's a sneak deck. Maybe some sort of ninjas sneak situation. Which is pretty scary. I don't know if we exactly have a great game plan for things that are elusive that can fly. Of Halana, but... Little sneak attack again. This time, is it a creature? Oh, it's mill half my deck immediately. All right, bet. All right, that's pretty cool. Oh, actually, undo. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. All right, so we got a lot of power on board now, but I mean, all they really need is a monument. And I guess they need one more land, though, for the monument to win them the game. It's interesting for sure. Oh, they do have art. Well, I guess that's just so they can attack without being blocked. That makes sense. So they can sneak in the mill. I respect it, man. It's a different kind of mill deck. I respect it. Gotta respect the uniqueness of this deck. Definitely a lot different than what other people are doing right now. Sorry, I'm not feeling too good today, guys. Hope I can get through the day without any issues, but we'll see. Not feeling great. Got a land, okay. Got some mana to work with here. I mean, do I try to just close out the game here by playing? Yeah, probably just play Michelangelo here. I guess we play both Mikey Leo and Michelangelo because we got the mana to do it, right? And then we go counters being put on both of these. 5, 3, 4. See if they block here. They double up, huh? Okay. Fair enough. And I guess we might as well get this in, right? And then Put the counter like here. That'll work, man. That'll work. It'll play. It'll definitely play. I guess because I didn't swing in with the Temple Garden there, I definitely made some mistakes for sure. I could have played the talent first and maybe gotten an attack in there with more counters and stuff. Let's just say good game, I think. I don't know. I don't want to be presumptuous here, but it sounds like they're giving up here. Let's put the counters here and here. And we swing in with everybody. Put a counter here. All right, sweet. Yeah, I think what their game plan ultimately is to try to get that mill as fast as they could the way they did, and then try to get the monument down a little early. But I don't think they had the monument, so we'll take the win. All right, this will be our last game. This hand, I guess, is keepable because we had the Badgermole Cub, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I don't feel very good about a 2-land hand with a lot of these 3-drops. Okay, that's better. For sure, that's better. Okay. It's not a land, though. I'd like to just get a straight-up land, but that's fine. Agent Bishop, by the way, guys, I'm really going to go out on a limb here and say that this card is probably the MVP so far of the deck. Okay, so the opponent clearly has a Burst Lightning effect or student, you know, lesson, whatever, firebending lesson, or just waiting on the opponent here. I really hope I don't have to do any editing here for roping situations. That would really stink in an early access. I mean, all of us are presumably content creators, so it would be surprising to see the rope going on, especially when they're clearly here. They're having activity touching their hand. All right, it looks like maybe they're back. I don't know if they were gone. I really don't know. They were touching their cards repeatedly like they were here, but off to a very slow start. All right, so we're doing the artifacts thing again. Okay, more artifacts. Part of me wants to really play this and just, yeah, let's do that and just get down to Collector's Cage. I think that's fine. I think I get more value out of that. All right, let's do, oh, that's a really fun card. It's a really fun card. Okay, now we can cook. I think we should go Agent, which is only going to be a 1-powered creature. I need something with 2 power, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'd play Halana next turn, because I need something with 2 power so I can get this out. All right, they're back yet again. Looks like they had their land drop. I thought maybe they were just like giving up because they didn't have their land drop or something, but I mean, they immediately drop a mountain activating their verges, so I have no idea. Things are about to get spicy for us if we can go untouched here, of course. It depends. Badgermole Cub gets taken out. That is gonna unfortunately put us in a really bad position. Really bad position, actually. Badgermole Cub gets taken out. Oh, we still have the Halana potential, but I think what I'll do actually is play this for red, pay the life, get down the Agent, pass the turn here, put the counters like so, and then what I'll end up doing ultimately is I think I will pass the turn and just activate the cage, and I'll get my big 5-drop on their turn. And maybe even make a block that they don't see coming. We'll see. Taking damage for their land. Chrome Dome is back. Chrome Dome is here yet again. Everything gets haste. Nice. And everything's swinging in. Okay, so I can block 2 of these, which is good. Is this not an artifact creature? It is an artifact creature. This says, oh, tokens get haste. I see. Okay. Not even gonna be swinging in with those guys, huh? Let's go, Sally Pride. Sally Pride. Ooh, spicy. Let's go. Let's go with Maybe we should go with Halana because it can block in the air. Oh no. Or Boros would pump the field. Or Boros would pump the field by 1 with these guys, right? And then we swing in, they'd pump again, which I think would put them in a spot where like they'd have to block or lose. 4, 5, 6 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2's getting through. Yeah, I think I gotta go Halana here. I think I've got to stay protective. I think I have to stay protective here. Let's go ahead and swing in with everybody. No, I just don't think I'm gonna have enough. 6. I really have no idea what the right answer is here, guys. I really don't. I'm gonna play it really safe though. I'm gonna play it really safe and just look to try to close next turn. I think so. I can block now in the air, so any sort of flyers that want to get over the top, I should be good. I think it's better to play it safe. I don't know. If I full send there with Ouroboros, there's a chance maybe that they have to make some significant blocks, and then you know, we win the following turn, but that leaves 2 flyers unchecked over the top that, you know, if they get pumped up by more chrome domes, or, you know, the gleaming drake gets bigger, like it could be a serious problem. So what? See, like that's a problem. That would have been really bad. That would have won them the game. So I think I made the right call. I think I made the right call by leaving Halana back here, because even if they pump up one of these flyers with that, I just got the first strike block, which, you know, overrides that. Krang. That's gonna draw cards. Yep. Sure they hit a land drop. Yeah. What's the equip cost on this? It's only 1. Okay, they can equip that right now. I'm kind of, you know, baiting them into doing it too, because I'm touching it, giving them that idea of, you know, maybe they just do that. But let's see if they make the mistake of sending it through. They do. People forget about that first strike and reach combination. It's a pretty deadly one. You can do whatever you want to do, my friend. I don't know how many times they're going to touch the card, but a decision would be kind of nice. I mean, we've already won the game. The game is essentially over. I just waiting on the opponent here. It all depends on when they want to pass the priority to us. And they finally decide they are going to send it. Okay. Anyways. Anywho. I feel like they're going to have enough blockers that they're going to do this. We're going to have one more turn we're going to have to get through here, unfortunately. Wait, let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, really? They're going to have to block everything. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Sure. Sure. That's a bummer. Unfortunately, they stick around for another turn. What a bummer. All right, the opponent just roped us out. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but in this early access, I have been roped out. I cannot believe it. Yikes. Okay. Don't like that. It is what it is. I mean, the deck list though is super fun. On a positive note, the deck list was fantastic. It felt really good. Counters seem like they're going to be very, very dangerous. There's obviously some tuning we're going to need to be doing with this deck list with some of our old stuff, and you know, seeing if we can integrate them a little bit better without using so many new cards. But should be a lot of fun. I think Michelangelo is going to be sick. But you know, anyways, GG's. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.